we're now going to go out and take Hank for a nice long walk around the harbour.
Dinghy Dodgems. You found the spot?
I did. Made a spot. I thought it was the Lion King. Really?
People still have DVD players? (1939 to 1945). An era you can't even really get your head around. Lest we forget. You know, I wouldn't even say it was that bold of a claim to suggest that around the south coast, in fact around the UK, some of the most stunning coastal walks exist, possibly anywhere in the world.
I think that's fairly safe to say.
Might be a little bit biased,
Well,
but,
hang on, yeah, I mean...
but then again, maybe not. Maybe it's just a fact, alright? Just a fact.
Check out the gardens that we would, when we want to take Hank for a wee next. Look at all that, like, parkland
Okay.
that's just behind the shops.
Awesome, this is a great vantage point. You know, anyone watching this who's thinking of heading down to Fowey, we've just jumped on the ferry to the other side of the river. What is this side called?
I know that it's Polruan down that way,
Polruan
but
that
I'm
way.
not too sure because we're up the river at the minute.
Okay, so we've hopped across the other side of the river. If you love walking, if you love nature, if you love being surrounded by everything that's lush and green, then come down here. In fact, you can come to most of the southwest coast and just go for a coastal walk. You've just got this really lovely mixture of kind of harsh, jagged, dramatic landscape and cliffs on the way in, and you've got there's just an abundance of forests, all these oak trees and...
It's nice.
Huh?
You like it?
I mean, you know, it's alright.
Yeah.
I love it. That's where we're heading. We just get to the end of the first section of this walk, and Hank has found one of his own, another ginger mental. That's Hank. He's excited. I feel a bit like I'm on the set for Midsummer Murders.
Isn't it stunning?
This place doesn't look real. I hope this video does one of two things. Firstly, if you're never able to make it to this part of the world, maybe if you live a million miles away and it's just too far, or for whatever reason you don't think you'll ever get here, I truly hope this has given you at least a glimpse into how stunning and beautiful this part of England is. And for those of you who didn't realise how stunning this part of England was, and you can get here, make sure you do, and make sure you come on this walk. It is just breathtakingly beautiful. It's lush, it's green, it feels like you're walking around the set of The Hobbit. It's amazing. It's so good. I'm just going to keep. I'm going to put the camera away. I'm going to let it sink in. I spent too long this side of the lens, and not long stopping and staring. There's Cadoa, right there. See it? Probably not. Pretty gutted right now. My drone is at the bottom of the sea, and as far as I'm concerned it's dead. But Carly's convinced, because someone sent her a message, that if I dive down into 25 feet of icy cold murky water where conger eels and sharks live, that there's a slim chance that it might come back to life. I personally think somebody's on the wind-up, because they're hopeful they'll see a video of this, of me making a complete tit out of myself. And I'm in a suit that's so buoyant it doesn't even sink. I can't even sink in it. I've got to tie an anchor around myself to get to the bottom of the water. This whole risk-reward ratio doesn't stack up. Get into freezing cold, hypothermic, icy cold water where you can't see what's what, to fetch a drone that's almost certainly dead. Risk-reward, then just buy another one on Amazon and just suck it up, I guess.
We don't have the money to do that.
We don't have enough money. We're poor. If you take any pity on me having to do this whatsoever, and you'd like to join our Patreon page to support us, so that if I do lose a drone in the future, we'd be able to get another one without me risking my life to try and retrieve one that's almost certainly dead, link below. Fucking stupid. This is so stupid. I know this is stupid. Be the third bloody camera we lose.
Don't use that one.
This looks exactly the same as the water in a Jaws movie. Murky, cold. I'm going to hold this weight and hopefully this will overcome the buoyancy. Gutted. The tide was running this morning. It was like 7 in the morning. It was like 3 hours ago. And drones are really light, right? They're plastic and they're light, and there's 20 feet worth of water there, so it probably hasn't plummeted straight down. So despite several attempts to get down and see what's there, I couldn't see the drone anywhere. So I imagine as it's gradually sank in that depth of water, the tide's taking it. God knows where. It's dead anyway. It's dead. I've had that drone since day one. Absolutely gutted. Gutted. It's a cold, rainy, wet day outside, and I didn't really fancy going out again. I'm editing videos. I'm just down here making the next video. Carly's taken Hank to the shore to go for a bit of a wee and a leg stretch, and you know, when you've been on the boat, you know, all day, you want to get up, you get a bit of cabin fever. Anyway, so she's given me a call, and she's basically said she's come across a seagull that looks like it's fallen out of a nest, like a little baby seagull, and she's worried that, you know, it's not going to be able to fend for itself overnight. Like a cat's going to get it. It looks really vulnerable. She's coming back to get me to get the seagull, to look after the seagull, because she doesn't want to bring it back on her own with Hank whilst rowing a dinghy. She's not sure whether Hank will go bananas. I don't think he will, but you know, she said it's too much for her to sort out. So, oh, there's tapping going on, so that'll be Carly. Right, let's. Coming. I got a box. I've got something for the bird. and I was just telling our story to YouTube. Right. Okay, Hank, if we end up with another member of crew, are you going to be cool?
There's no one in there yet. There's no one in there yet. It looked like maybe he'd fallen from a nest, but apparently when it's time to flee, which I need to check actually.
Time to flee?
Time to flee their nest. They
You know what I think of? All I think of when I think of birds being forced to flee the nest is that Attenborough documentary that starts with a little bird looking over the edge of a cliff. And
oh
they just jump
yes,
off a cliff,
yeah, I
and
know.
It's the most brutal. Like,
I know, like will it
welcome
fly
to the
off? Yeah.
real world, son. I remember
That must
watching
be
that game.
so scary.
Yeah, like 2 of them lived. You see, Hank, you don't realise how good you've got it.
I was just on the end here by that ladder.
Hey, little fella. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. How you doing? You having a bad day?
He can fly.
Hank.
Oh, maybe, as I say, maybe put him up on the grass, see if he can fly, if he wanted to.
Imagine if you wanted to, we would.
Do you think?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We almost want to put something over the top of it so it doesn't stress it out.
It's okay. It's okay.
Just to calm you down. Just to calm you down.
Yeah. Right, before we take him away,
Yeah.
I think we
I think we take him away, we phone, give him somewhere comfortable and warm to stay, put some food and drink down, and then we give the RSPCA or the RSPB a call tomorrow when they're open, say, this is the bird we found, this is where we found it.
yeah, because his home might be nearby.
It might be, but if he can't get back there, it's going to die.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's a matter of time before a cat gets it.
There's a cat just over there, isn't there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Hank, now that scent that you're picking up there, you need to learn that for the immediate future anyway, that's friend, not foe. Oh, okay. Stay. Stay. So Carly's been extensively researching how to look after a seagull that's fallen out of the nest, and one of the things she's a little bit concerned about is perhaps it might get a little bit cold out there on its own, because did you say they're reliant on their mothers for warmth?
Yeah, at their age, they need their mums for warmth.
So the kettle's boiling and a hot water bottle's about to be prepared for Sonny, ready to bed down for the night. We're going to have a little check on Sonny now, see if he's eaten anything, see if he's drank anything. Hopefully in the morning he'll be good. If he's had a bite to eat and a bite to drink, even better.
Yeah. I'm hoping we'll have a look now and maybe some of the food's been gone. Because he looked pretty hungry when I first saw him. He was just picking at leaves and stuff.
Oh, I thought you were like that little mouth thing he was doing, like, you're like, oh look, he's calling out for food. And I looked at you and all I could think was, oh, I love that you see the best in everything and the best in every situation. But nah, he's trying to bite you. He's definitely trying to bite you.
He's fast asleep on the little nest.
He's what?
He was all fast asleep, tucked up on the little nest, and then he just looked up as I opened it up.
Okay,
But
that's
this is
good.
where I want to put this.
Alright, we'll put the warmth in there, at least that will.
I want to put that underneath that little.
Underneath
Nesty
where he's
thing.
nested. Okay.
That's okay.
It's
I'm
okay.
just put that in there. It's going to be nice and toasty
It's
and
okay.
warm.
There we go.
Hopefully it's not going to be too hot for you. Here you go. Oh, bless him. Oh, you just pooped. It's okay, you're scared.
That's okay.
There we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave you to
Okay. See you later, Sonny.
Sleep well. Night, little guy. Oh, I'm really happy that he was just snuggled up on that little nest. He was fast asleep.
Good.
That's good. And there wasn't poo everywhere. He just pooed now because he was scared. So
That's
at least he wasn't scared until now. Okay.
I mean, if someone just ripped the roof off my house and then was coming at me with a gigantic rubber thing that was twice the size of me, I'd probably poo and spit at them a little bit. I'd be totally understandable reaction.
Okay.
Right, let's leave them to it.
I'll put this here in case we need to check on him in the night.
Okay. And before we go any further, we just want to stop for a moment and just say a huge thank you to everyone who's decided to hang out with us for another episode, to everyone that's hit the like and the share, and everyone who's commented, shared your thoughts and wisdom, not just on this video, but every video. The biggest thanks by far goes to all of you absolute mega legends who support us directly on Patreon. As you saw earlier in this video, boat's rocking a little bit here. As you saw earlier in the video, the drone bit the dust. And I was mortified about that from a sentimental perspective, but also there is something about watching £1,500 sink in front of you which just crushes your soul. You're upset about that as well, weren't you? So.
I'm very upset.
You bought it.
Oh, it was a gift to you at the very beginning of the channel.
I'm sorry.
And we just watched it sink.
On the subject of patrons, we've got 2 new patrons since our last video.
Well, kind of 3.
Kind of 3, actually, yes, 3. We have
Chase and Nat.
And we also have Stefan. So thank you very much, guys. Your direct contribution will make sure that we make hopefully better videos, better quality videos, and I hope you enjoy them and definitely feel like you're getting your money's worth out of them. Be sure to join us next time, and we're going to show you, dare I say it, even more beautiful spots that this amazing place has to offer, which seems hard to believe. But it's true. If you want to make sure you don't miss that video, be sure to hit the notifications bell, because again, we don't have a set day and a time when we release them. They're just ready when they're ready. Could be 2 videos a month, could be 2 videos a week. It really does just workflow. It just, yeah, they're done when they're done. We don't have a set time or day.
They get it. Hit the subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
All right, bye.